In the late 1990s and the early 2000s, the trend of the luxury car makers entering the luxury sport market was beginning to pick up pace. Mercedes with their AMG models, BMW with their M division, and Jaguar had the R line. In North America, Cadillac took an Opel Omega and rebranded it as the Catera, and thus the American luxury sports sedan came to be. Since Lincoln is a longtime competitor against Cadillac, they couldn't stand by and watch without something to add to the competition. Meet the Lincoln LS. Offered in 2 engines and 3 trims, you had the V6 with a 5-speed manual, a first for Lincoln since 1951 with the Cosmopolitan, and the V8 models with no manual transmission offered. Sitting on the DEW 98 platform shared with the Thunderbird and the Jaguar S-Type, this 2004 LS is the LS V8 Ultimate version and is painted in ceramic white tricoat pearl and features the Shale and Dove premium perforated leather interior. And naturally, due to the nature of the platform, the LS is rear-wheel drive, and this one is powered by the 3.9-liter dual overhead cam 32-valve AJ V8 engine. It creates 280 horsepower at 6,000 RPM, 286 pound-feet of torque at 4,000 RPM. Car and Driver tested the LS V8 and measured 0 to 60 miles per hour in 6.7 seconds, 0 to 100 miles per hour in 17.2 seconds, a quarter mile in 15.1 seconds at 94 miles per hour, with the top speed governed to 132 miles per hour. And the LS does feature an 18 US gallon fuel tank. It does consume 5.6 gallons per 100 miles driven with an estimated total driving range of 360 miles. EPA fuel economy ratings are 15 miles per gallon city, 23 miles per gallon highway, and 18 miles per gallon combined. The sole available transmission for the V8 models was a 5-speed 5R55S SelectShift automatic with manual gear shiftability. The Lincoln LS was assembled at the Wixom Assembly Plant from 1999 to 2006 to support the 2000 to 2006 model years. LS designer Helmuth Schrader said, in a segment defined and dominated by BMW and Mercedes-Benz, the car had to have a functional, no-nonsense look. This redefines the Lincoln brand, but we still had to make sure that it was recognizable as a member of the same family as a Continental, Town Car, and Navigator. 2003 saw the LS's first and only major refresh, with the trunk lid and taillights at the rear of the car being redesigned to more align with the styling trends. Power outputs were improved as well, with the new variable exhaust valve timing improvement, giving over 87% of its peak torque at 2,000 RPM. Along the profile, the LS looked very similar to the German sedan offerings from Audi, BMW, and Mercedes, yet retained its American heritage as well. Sharp body creases and character lines made the LS stand out from any angle. Steering on the LS is vehicle speed-sensitive, hydraulically assisted rack and pinion. Wheels on this car are the 17-inch chrome aluminum 8-spoke wheels with 235/50 R17 Michelin Defender tires. Brakes are 4-wheel ventilated disc brakes with ABS, traction control, and stability control. The brakes can bring the LS from 70 miles per hour to 0 and 179 feet. And looking up front, the LS looked very BMW-esque with the HID headlamp sitting behind clear lenses with black bezels, and the Lincoln signature waterfall grille framing the headlights and opening, with the hood similar to that of a town car. While the Lincoln signature face was familiar, the car with its large upright and squared fog lights looked completely separate from the rest of the lineup, exactly what Lincoln wanted. Since the Wixom plant was idled in 2006, LS production ended, and the car was replaced with the front-wheel drive Zephyr and MKZ cars for the 2007 model year. And while we don't have smart key access, we do have keyless remote entry. And you've also got Ford's keypad, which is a digital code that you can program to unlock the doors. And taking a look inside is a very nicely crafted interior. Has a very sporty appearance. very unsimilar to that of the other Lincoln offerings of the time period. Two-tone leather treatment with burl wood trim. Chrome finishes. Of course, this vehicle does have power heated automatic dimming mirrors, power windows, and power door locks. You've also got 2-driver memory. Stainless steel Lincoln sill plates. 8-way power driver and passenger seat with adjustable lumbar support. You have controls for automatic headlamps and fog lights. You've also got power adjustable pedals that are also with the memory system. Trunk release and fuel door releases. A leather and wood wrapped electronically tilt and telescoping steering column that also works with the 2-driver memory. And taking a look at the seats, while the seats are very comfortable, they are nicely bolstered and supportive. Seat cushions are perforated for the ventilation and the heating elements. Alright, and panning through the interior, we're going to show more details. As you can see here, nice fluid, power assisted steering. Steering wheel does feature cruise controls. Those are all on the left hand side. And you've got your audio and phone controls on the right hand side. Multifunction stalk for the wipers and signals. Large, clear, easy to read gauges with 2 LCD screens. The screen on the right hand side is your trip computer. In addition to the trip computer functions, you also have vehicle setting functions. The screen on the left hand side is basically your odometer with your trip odometers. Alright, panning over the top of the dash. This car is actually in really nice shape considering the year. It's a 2004, as stated before. But the overall appearance of the interior is like new. Sitting high up, you do have your air vents as well as your trip computer function buttons. 6-disc CD changer. Down below, you have a dual zone automatic climate control and controls for the air conditioned and heated seats. And down below there, you have a cigar lighter with a power point, and below that is an ashtray. This car has never been smoked in, however. Alright, moving further down the console, you do have an electronic emergency brake. You also have your traction control, chrome ring cup holders, and padded storage armrest. The right lever allows the armrest to slide. Overall, the interior of the LS is a very nice place to be. It's a very quiet cabin, very comfortable seats. On the driver's side sun visor, you do have a 3-channel HomeLink universal garage door opener, automatic dimming rearview mirror with integrated compass, map and reading lights, power sunroof control, as well as your parking sensor switch, and sunglasses holder. And the sun visors are nice. They do feature illuminated vanity mirrors with adjustable illumination from soft to high. And of course, the sun visors do swing out. They do not slide out, however, but you do have a secondary sun visor, which is a really nice touch, and I wish car manufacturers still did this to this day. Of course, overhead you do have dampened overhead assist handles, as well as curtain airbags. Alright, let's take a look in the rear seat now. And the rear seat is actually very nicely trimmed out. This vehicle does not feature the optional heated outboard seats for the rear, but the two-tone treatment and the genuine burl walnut all remain from the front seat as well as chrome door pulls. The seat cushions and backs are perforated leather with high adjustable head restraints. They do seat 3 across. You have a fold-out center armrest with integrated cup holders. Rear seat passengers also have adjustable air vents and seat back mat pockets. Not a lot of legroom though. And walking around the rear of the trunk, into the trunk, there's pull handles. These pull handles will actually release the seats, the seat backs in the back seat. They are a 60/40 split folding seat. Allows for additional cargo room. And there are several ways to open the trunk lid. You can press the trunk lid button in the driver's side instrument panel. You can do the classic way and use the key. Or you can press the key fob button on the key fob. And the LS does feature a large luggage area for the car size. And with the way the trunk opens, the lift-over height is pretty low, allowing larger or heavier items to be more easily loaded. The downfall is the trunk hinges intrude into the compartment rather than having outside-mounted hinges. Total cargo capacity is 13.5 cubic feet and is supported by a 60/40 split folding rear seats to expand that capacity. You've also got a cargo organizer net. Underneath the floor is your battery, as well as a compact spare tire and jack and tools. Overall, it's a pretty decent luggage area. And this does conclude our in-depth walk-around look at the 2004 Lincoln LS V8 Ultimate. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, comment down below. Also, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/neighborhoodcarreviews. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.